platforms of entertainment and your online delivery for the 5th annual Behind the Mask Masquerade Ball to benefit the Hope Project here in Muskegon. I'm Andy O'Reilly along with Gabrielle Butterfield from the Muskegon Channel. We are honored that you're home watching tonight. We've got a great night of hope and entertainment and all kinds of inspiration and things to come, all to benefit the Hope Network. Last year it was all virtual, if you remember. The year before that, it was packed in here. It was a crazy night. We had a great time, and it's all for the Hope Project, which began in 2006 as an outreach program to educate and inform the community about the issue of human trafficking, especially sex trafficking, which happens right here in Muskegon that you would never even know about it happens. I mean, it happens in ways that, it's sensationalized in the movies, but the way that it really happens is generally with somebody that you probably know as a friend or a family member, and to think the lasting effects that are put on the people that are victims of this trafficking, it lasts a lifetime. And the Hope Project is here to help dig them through that, get them past it, and onto a great life afterwards. Gabrielle?
Now, the Hope Project, their mission is to support the healing of girls and women who have survived sex trafficking, and to prevent the further cases through the mentoring that they have with the education. One of the ways that they're doing this is to open up a home here in West Michigan for women who have been brought out of the sex trafficking rings. And those women are going to be from the ages 11 to 17 years old. Unbelievable
that people that young are being victimized.
Yeah. And even younger, too.
Even younger. It's really a sad state of affairs. It's something, though, that can be turned into, the skid can be turned into, and with the work of the Hope Network through different agencies and different educational programs that they've got out all through West Michigan, you're going to learn more about that tonight. And you're also going to find out some of the people that have helped bring this event to life and that support this network and this organization throughout the entire year with things that they need. Things like pantry, things like care products, things like you name it.
Money
donations, resources, all that kind of stuff. It all comes into the Hope Project, and it all goes back in to help these incredible women find their way back out of this situation that they found themselves in. No place anybody wants to be. But we're going to start off tonight by introducing you to some of the great sponsors that are a part of this event. I think you're going to take off to table number one.
Off to table number one.
So we'll follow Gabrielle over that way, and we will continue to enjoy the time at the Trillium Banquet Center here tonight as we get ready to start the program.
Are you ready?
If you're here, great. If you're not, well, you know what? There's always next year. We got a little bit for you here tonight on the Muskegon Channel, of course, across the different platforms that we're being seen on tonight. Here from the Trillium Banquet Center, we'll head over and see Gabrielle first, and we'll find some great stuff going on here tonight with some of our great sponsors. Go.
I'm here at the first table. I am with Tracy here with McKellips and Sons. Tracy, can you tell us why it was so important for you guys to be able to help support the Hope Network tonight?
I think it's very important to bring community awareness to something that is so incredibly prevalent in our community and nationwide, actually, but in this community itself. And we love to give back to our community, and what a wonderful event to do that in.
All right. Now we're going to head over to Andy O'Reilly at table number 2.
We are over at the Skydema Moving and Storage and Uganski Roll-Off Services. This is Sherry Skydema. She's, a longtime friend. I think that's you behind that mask. Is it correct?
That is correct.
Nice to see you, Sherry. Thank you for being here again. Tell me a little bit about Skydema Moving and Storage and what you guys are up to, and Uganski now.
Yes. Well, actually, Skydema Moving and Storage has been around for approximately 90 years. We are third and fourth generation movers, and my husband and I, in the last 4 years, recently acquired Uganski Roll-Off Services, which is a dumpster company. So when you clean out your home or want to do a remodel, give us a call.
I got a roof that's going on a garage next spring, so I know who I'm going to call.
Absolutely.
Right. I get a deal, right?
Absolutely.
That's a no. That's how she says yes, but means no. I've known Sherry a while. Sherry, you've been a part of this for, 5 years now at least. It's our 5th year. So talk to me about the importance of the Hope Project and why you guys invest your time and resources into the Hope Project.
Well, to be quite honest, I think that this program is unbelievably important. I now have grandchildren, and they are of the middle school and high school age. Very, very scary out there, and this is a totally different world that we live in. So it's just an awesome, awesome project, and I hope that it continues to grow every single year.
Are there any specific areas of the Hope Project's work that you gravitate toward? Is it the counseling? Is it the pantry stuff? Is it the outreach to educate people? What is it specifically?
Absolutely, the education. I think that not enough of us in our local area are educated on what's going on out there. That is so, so very important. That's absolutely top priority.
The education piece. Well, it's great to see you here again tonight. Your support for the Hope Network the Hope Project. I always say Hope Network. I don't know why I do that. The Hope Project is incredible, and to watch you guys continue on the Skydema business and the family name, and then grow too, and the grandkids. Who would have thought? You and I both with grandkids, right? I know. Skydema Moving and Storage and Uganski Roll-Offs. We'll be talking in the spring. Absolutely. So we can get that rift taken care of, and we're going to send it on over to Gabrielle next.
Take care.
I'm over here with Kelly with Back to Health Chiropractics. Kelly, can you explain to us a little bit about what Back to Health Chiropractics is?
Yeah, we're located here in Muskegon. We're on East Sherman. We are right across from Mercy Hospital. We actually have 3 locations, but we're representing the Muskegon location tonight.
All right, and why was it so important for you guys to all come out and help support the Hope Project tonight?
We are very philanthropic. We love to give back to the community. Our new patient appointments fund our philanthropic fund, and we were so blessed to be able to have them as part of our quarterly give back last quarter, and we really got to know them. We really appreciate what they do in the community.
And so who do you have at the table here with us tonight?
I have Dr. Nick and Dr. Aaron with us tonight.
Okay, it should be a fun night. What are some of the things that you are hoping to be able to see tonight?
I am excited to hear more about their mission. I know what it is, but I love to hear the stories. I love to hear the impact that they're doing for the community because it's so important. And I'm also excited about the photo booth.
Everyone loves a photo booth. All right, we're headed over to Andy, see who he's got. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, one of the great things about being a part of these events is you get to make friends over the years, and Jack Russell from Roll Art Products has certainly become one of those. Jack has got an incredible company which is growing exponentially here in Muskegon. Wow, that's a mask. Take a look at her. Whew. They got all kinds of things around here, don't we? Jack, it's so good to see you again. Thank you for coming out, your support of the Hope Project. You're in this game for the long haul. Yeah. Tell me about the Hope Project. Well, first of all, let's talk about Roll Art. Tell me a little bit about Roll Art. You're growing, you're getting bigger. Talk about it.
We're up to 35 employees now, and we've added new technology, pulling a lot of work back from China right now and trying to keep it here long term. So that's been a real fun thing and a real growth area for our company right now.
And you're philanthropic, which is a big thing with Roll-R. And I know you take that very humbly, and you go about that very quietly, which is the way I was kind of taught about charity. But you put a lot of stuff in through United Way, through the Hope Project, through different things that you do. You put an awful lot back into this community, and you should be commended for that. So let's take a minute and do that. Yeah. On the board at the Hope Project, so you're going to be able to talk a little bit more about what the Hope Project means to you as a company and a person.
Well, it's just a great group of people, number one, that are involved. And the mission is something that affects our local community more than most people realize that it affects. If you look inside of the program, there's all these warning signs. Most people don't know. So it occurs in virtually every high school, and a lot of parents, when they realize that those are the warning signs, they don't realize that their children may be in danger. Yeah. So it's a great cause.
As a sponsor of this organization and the things that you've learned over the years and been a part of, what would you tell somebody else that's considering a sponsorship role and becoming involved in the Hope Project? What would you tell them are the benefits for being in your role?
Well, there's no doubt that this group of people is the most engaged that you can be, and the stories that we hear every month in board meetings of the survivors' stories, which is what we call them, and the things that they've overcome and the groups that are there. So it just feels good to be able to put your money where you know it goes to good use. There's not a lot of advertising, marketing. It's all in therapy and helping those girls recover and get away from the trafficking.
It's a lot of work that you do quietly behind the scenes here in town, and it's really, really appreciated. So thank you for taking care of these people that are vulnerable. First and foremost, thank you for taking care of your employees the way you do. I've been a part of your employee day a couple of times. That's been some fun over there, too. And thank you for being such a great steward of the community and a part of the Hope Project.
Thank you very much. And thank you for what you do.
Oh, hey,
None of this would get out there unless you're here.
I was born a ditch digger, and they handed me a microphone, man. I didn't know where to turn.
You know what to hold on to.
Exactly. Jack Russell from Roll-R, they are a big, big partner with the Hope Project. If you want to learn more, go to the Hope Project USA's website and find out about becoming a sponsor of this great organization. We're going to go find Gabrielle.
I found Lori with Shoreline Insurance. She's actually a guest at the table. Could you tell us a little bit about why it was so important for all of you to join and help support these young women coming out of sex trafficking?
Yes, I feel like the awareness for human trafficking, sexual trafficking, has grown immensely over the last handful of years, and it's something that is very near and dear to my husband's heart. And so when we were asked to be a part of this, we were like, absolutely. I think that there is need for people to understand that it happens even locally. This isn't just a global problem or a national problem, it's a local problem.
It is. All right, and who do we have joining you at the table tonight?
Well, we have some friends, new friends, and some old friends. Shoreline Insurance is hosting the table. Our good friends, Sarah and Wade, and of course my husband and their family members, and some new friends, Justin and his beautiful wife.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the Hope Network tonight.
Absolutely.
We are here still at the Trillium with the Hope Project USA. It is a great night. The the event's actually starting to get going right now, but we got to talk to Karen Dewar, who is with Dewar Building Design.
Yes, Dewar Building and Design and Lake Michigan Senior Living.
So you got a little bit of everything going on.
Yes,
Another double dipper, just like we met at Skidama over a few minutes ago. Karen, talk about Dewar Building and Design and what you guys do.
We do residential building, and we also do remodels, and my husband will design the house you want and build it for you, the house of your dreams. So.
You come through and decorate, or how's it work?
Oh, I would love to. I can, but you can have someone decorate it, you can do it yourself, or I can do it if you want, but I'm not licensed.
Well, fine, but you do better than me, because I just put kiss.
Yeah, Andy, I could do better than you.
I put kiss posters everywhere, and my wife has to deal with that. You have been a part of the Hope Project for a long time. Yeah. We've sat in meetings, we've talked, we've worked. Tell me about the Hope Project and tell me about the Hope Project and what it means to you.
Oh, I'll probably start crying. I don't think I can do that. Just giving these girls a voice, that they don't have a voice in the way the world treats them, and that's not how these girls need to be treated. We need to stand up for them, and so that was my first goal when I started, just stand up for these girls and be a voice for them. So,
what would be the most misunderstood part of human trafficking that people don't understand?
I think personally that people think they get snatched. They get kidnapped, like they come along and get snatched. These are people, they build relationships with these girls. These are happens with relatives, people that they know that are close to them, that they think wouldn't take advantage of them, or they feel obligated to do things to them because they know them. I think that's the biggest misunderstood, that these girls are kidnapped, yanked. I know when I was growing up, you couldn't ever park by a white van because you're going to get kidnapped, and that's not how it is anymore. They're a lot more creative in how they get these girls.
It's really something that's turned into a national and international problem, and we work so hard to take care of this and make sure that it doesn't continue. Tell people how they can get involved with the Hope Project.
Oh, a big way is to be a monthly giver. That's what we need most, is we need money to help these girls and do the mentoring programs to prevent these teenagers from being at risk, helping the survivors and doing these groups. It's so amazing to come in and volunteer. Like with the girls isn't easy because they have trust issues, but getting involved with the Masquerade Ball, just being an advocate for these girls and telling people about human trafficking and about the Hope Project and getting the word out there, so the more people that know, the better.
Yeah. It's a big thing. And to have you here to talk about this like you have, and I know it's very emotional and very difficult for you, but the work you put in is to be applauded, and the people you take care of, it's those vulnerable people. That's what we're all here for. We love being here.
Your part, and we thank you for doing that.
We'll always be here for you. Karen Dewar with Dewar Building and Design. And what was the other one?
Lake Michigan Senior Living.
That's right. There's always two. Everybody's got two. We're going to finish up the invocation here, and we got a couple more people to talk to from the Trillium. It's the Hope Project's 5th annual Masquerade Ball. Yeah, easy for me to say. Karen Dewar, Dewar Construction.
Thanks, guys.
I'm here with Sonia in Lang Flooring. Can you tell us a little bit about Lang Flooring and where you guys are located?
Yeah, Yeah, so we're on Glade between Laketon and Southern. We've been in business since 1966, family owned and operated. Believe in supporting the community and being a part and caring for one another.
And one of the ways that you are doing this is coming to help support Hope Network tonight. And you were telling me that it is near and dear to your heart. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Well, we have, as a group at Lang, every year we sponsor a nonprofit, and oftentimes it's a Hope Project. We do that for Christmas time. This is our 5th year. We haven't missed a year supporting the event tonight.
And what part is most important to you? Do you guys lean in more towards the education with the girls, or are you guys helping more towards the home and trying to get them their hygiene?
I would say probably more towards the home.
Okay.
We've been part of supplying product and also donating towards that cause, helping them get out of that lifestyle.
All right. Thank you so much for helping support all these young women that we are trying to get out of a horrible situation.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go find Andy.
As the event gets underway here tonight at the Trillium for the Hope Project USA, one of the great, and I'm going to tell you what, these guys are behind so much in the Muskegon area, in the West Michigan community. Muskegon Surgical Associates is one of the sponsors of the event tonight. This is Dr. Ostrick. I got that right?
Absolutely.
Man, I'm really hitting them on nail on the head over here tonight. Dr. Ostrick, tell me about your practice at MSA. What's your specialty?
My specialty is hand surgery.
Okay.
So I take care of all sorts of things like carpal tunnel surgery and fractures, and when anybody injures their hand, I'm the go-to guy there.
You know, I got a story.
Yeah.
I got a thumb. See that scar?
Yeah, I see
I was sharpening a knife. I got that with that knife, and the guy that actually fixed it said, "Can you come and sharpen my knives?" So I could do that for you someday.
I would like that. Somebody who knows how to sharpen their knives well is always appreciated. Keeps me a little bit out of business, but that's okay.
Talk about Muskegon Surgical Associates and what you guys offer as a practice. It's big.
It is very big. We're a multidisciplinary group. We've been in the area for almost 50 years. Wow. And we represent general surgery, vascular surgery, and plastic surgery, and hand surgery. And we have some of the, I was in Chicago for 10 years, and I have to tell you that my partners, my practice, the people I work with are true salt of the earth, and it's a real blessing to work with them. And, we serve the community, and it's really about being servants to our community, and that's the vision that we embody at Muskegon Surgical Associates, and I'm so glad to be a part of that.
I've been a frequent flyer. I've had the what did we do? Where did we start off with? A gallbladder, and then I had another little diverticulitis problem, and on and on and on. I cannot ever think of a time from the moment I met a surgeon till the time I was discharged at Muskegon Surgical Associates that I have never been 100% satisfied. I think your practice is wonderful. I think the people that I know behind the scenes, like Mary Tripod and Carly Kelly and everybody else that's a part of that, it is such an incredible team, and you guys pull it off so well.
Well, thanks very much for saying that. I know Dr. Bradley very well personally, and I call her a friend, and that's where it's such a great part to be a part of that practice when you're friends with everybody and you really share the same vision. And so that's what's it was just natural for us to be a part of this fundraiser and be part of the Hope Project, because we really believe in the individual dignity of every human being and taking care of people one at a time and treating them well with respect at the highest level of professionalism possible.
And I found it every time I've been through, and I imagine you'll see me again before too long. I'll do something stupid, I promise. Dr. Ostrick from Muskegon Surgical Associates, thank you very much. Gabrielle has got our final word coming up in just a couple of minutes. She is right over there with Jeff and Sue. They're going to talk about the Hope Projects, as they are the ones that started it right here at the Trillium.
525 came over and we found Paul with the MRCC Local Union 525. Can you explain to us what that is?
We're a carpenters union. We gather together for the collaborative better for all of us. It's kind of like we like this kind of events. It's bettering people. It's helping people in our communities.
Okay. And can you tell us why it was so important for you to come out and help the Hope Project tonight?
With our union, Juan, his wife, helps do part of this. It's for us to support our brother, what his plans are. His family does this, and it's a very good thing, good cause to give back. And people that were hurting once need to be brought back stronger. I mean, I've been in positions where I've been down, not quite like the event for what it's for, but someone brought me back up, so why not try to pass that on?
All right, and can you, everyone kind of disappeared. They're going to get dinner tonight, but can you tell us who's going to be joining you at your table tonight?
My wife, Alexis, and then we have Juan Suarez and his wife, I believe, sitting with us, and we also have Sean and his wife. Sorry about, I'm trying to remember her name, but that's what I...
All right, we won't keep you too long. I know it's time for you guys to go get dinner, so you can go ahead and join them. Right. We're going to go find Andy with Jeff and his wife, the founders of this whole Hope Project. So let's go find Andy.
But you ended up with me.
I know. I
Sorry.
Look at her and was really hoping that, but no. What do I get? I get Andy.
Yeah, they get both of us to finish this thing off. Hey, life on life's terms, man. Sorry. But I'll tell you what, Jeff, you and Sue started this off in 2006, this Hope Project. Talk a little bit about the work that's gone on and what this has grown into over those years.
Yeah, well, when we first started in 2006, nobody knew there was any human trafficking, especially around Muskegon area or up and down the lakeshore. But God has definitely moved through this thing. It's the whole project is here for a time like this. It's really grown into something that I guess I kind of wish it would close, but I don't know that that's ever going to happen. But we're well over 100 girls now, and every day there's seems like another one coming, and so it's heartbreaking. But I do know one thing for sure, that if you do it with the right mindset, you do it with joy, that you can survive it. A lot of people say, "How do you do this?" And I say, "You do it with joy in your heart." So that's what it's about.
When you started this off in 2006, and you knew it would, have a importance, and it would have meaning, and it would have a message, and all that kind of stuff, did you foresee what it would end up being now, 14, 15 years later?
Absolutely not. When we first started out, we thought it was going to be international or on a national level, and this thing came right to our backyards, and now we don't even think about international or national level. It's we have all we can do to just keep up and down the lakeshore.
Talk about the support you've received over the years too. We've talked to all these amazing companies that are behind you. We've talked to some of the agencies that are behind you as well. Talk about the support that's helped you get here.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if it wasn't for all the people that have donated over the years and just kept donating and stayed with us, it's been unbelievable. It's made all the difference in the world. There wouldn't be a Hope Project if there wasn't for all the donors. The donors are what makes it happen.
And finally, it's been a rough couple of years. It really has for everybody. With the COVID thing, and last year, we did the big virtual Masquerade ball with me and that other ball guy trying to host the whole thing. Has the impact taken a hit with the Hope Project, or have you been able to maintain pretty well?
Actually, we've grown. We grew right through the pandemic. We've continued to grow, and it's never stopped. We actually stayed open most days through the pandemic, and clients just kept coming. Even though it was a little scary at times, it never missed a beat.
You're doing God's work. I think you had a hand watching over you.
Yeah. No,
Amazing stuff. Great job. Jeff Martineau from the Hope Project. It looks like everybody else here has got dinner. How'd you get left out?
They don't care about me.
It is a great evening again at the Trillium. We are glad you've been a part of this opening ceremonies here. We're going to turn things over to a video that the crowd's going to see here a little bit later on tonight. But since you're watching at home, online, or wherever you're watching, we want you to see exactly the work that goes on with the Hope Project from great people like Jeff and crew and everybody you've talked to here tonight. So we're going to roll that video for you now and close things up from the Masquerade Ball, 5 years now of the Masquerade Ball at the Trillium. Enjoy this video, learn more, and support the Hope Project in any way you can. Thanks for tuning in tonight. On behalf of everybody at the Hope Project and the Muskegon Channel, we thank you for watching, and we hope that you become involved with the Hope Project in the future.
What brought me to the Hope Project is the fact that I was human trafficked. The Hope Project helped me. Basically, they put me up in places where he couldn't find me until the FBI got him. Yes, they've helped me in many ways. They helped me grow. You guys gave me my confidence back. Like, in all honesty, you really did. You gave me my confidence back. You gave me my whole well-being back as a person. I don't know how to really explain it. When every woman's place and Hope Projects come together, it's like one big rubber band ball. People just come together and steady come together, and it's like, by the time you get done, you got this big rubber band ball like this of people in the community, Hope's Projects, every woman's place, just there to support you all the way. Like the people from the courthouse, like Rachel, literally, you all just came together as one. I think my life would be different if I came to Hope Projects as a youth, because I probably would have stayed in school. I probably wouldn't have never got caught up in what I got caught up in. The Hope Project means a lot to me. Literally, more than I can even explain. It's like one big rubber band ball in my circle, and it's all good things. They're respectful, they're helpful, they're friendly, they keep you strong. When I'm ready to fall, they keep me strong. In all honesty, there's been many times where I just wanted to give up, and I talked to Sarah or somebody else here, and literally they give me my hope back. It's important to give to the Hope Projects because it helps us girls grow more than people think it does. It helps more females get off the streets, and when you donate, that goes to us girls just to realize that it's okay to come. We don't have to be scared no more. We're going to get the help we need. I'd probably switch from crack to heroin and probably be dead if it wasn't for the Hope Projects in every woman's place. And I probably wouldn't have my son Kobe and the one on the way.
I heard about the Hope Project through a conference I attended. And I realized that the great-granddaughters that I had guardianship of needed help. I was glad that there was some place for them to go.
I came here because she, heard of this, and I didn't know until, she's like, oh, you have an appointment here and stuff, and then I just came here, and I've been going ever since. I have been with the Hope Project for about 4 years now, I think.
The Hope Project has helped me in many ways. They've been there for me 24 hours a day. I know that if I needed someone to talk to, I can pick up the phone and somebody will be at the other end. They've just helped in so many ways, it's hard to express.
The Hope Project has helped me with coping mechanisms and knowing what is wrong and what is right, and helped me grow as a person and mature and just realize some things that are true and not true. The Hope Project means family, community, trustworthy. Yeah, that's pretty much what it means to me. I think the groups are really fun, but also another way that I could meet people, because in the real life I am not a very social person, so to actually have something that kind of has me kind of converse with other people kind of helps me not be so lonely.
I would like people to know that there's some place for us to go, and how fortunate Muskegon has an agency like this to reach out to these young girls and women, that they can communicate with someone that has been through what they have been through, and that there is hope.
If they've helped keep this going, however they've contributed, I just thank them, because without them, this organization wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be getting the counseling that I'm getting if the Hope Project was not here. I would probably just be trapped with everything that I have to deal with. I probably wouldn't have healed from the things that have happened in the past, and probably wouldn't have anywhere to talk about things that I'm dealing with now.
I came to know about the Hope Project. I found a brochure at a church, local church here. And I was a survivor that had been working on my healing for a lot of years. And I kind of have a dual role with the Hope Project. I'm a survivor as well as a volunteer sometimes. It's always nice when you meet people that believe your story. Because my story, you can't compare survivor stories, because every survivor story is horrific. One incident of abuse is one incident too many. The Hope Project means you're not alone in this journey. And I really didn't know a lot of other survivors when I was looking at going through it. And so it's just very wonderful to have this place that understands what it means to have been abused, to be a survivor. They encouraged, and it was a place of safety, and you were just loved on. I was just loved on. I've benefited from the programs here at the Hope Project by participating in some of the groups that we have here, because I feel like I can always benefit, no matter how far I've come. There's always farther to go. Had something been around, I don't know, except for the fact that when I was in school, if there had been that education piece for teachers and doctors and other people that the Hope Project does so well, maybe somebody would have recognized that something was going on at home, at church, wherever. So it's good that people give the money. What we also need, what the Hope Project needs, is people to give their time, to be a mentor, to walk along somebody that is either being abused, potential for abuse, or has come out of abuse and is having a hard time making that transition from the victim to the survivor to the transcender.
I came to the Hope Project when my grandmother was at a conference. She was working with the police. She, does some certain stuff with them. And when she was at the conference, that the lady was talking about how the Hope Project has helped her a lot. And my grandma thought that this would be perfect. I think my grandmother wanted me to come to the Hope Project because I was going through a really hard time with some stuff that have happened in the past, and I just really needed somebody to come into my life to help me through this sort of stuff. I have been with the Hope Project for 4 years. The Hope Project has helped me to be able to be more independent, to be more grateful, to express love more, and just to be happier. And they've helped me to get things on track. Yes, I feel at home here at the Hope Project. If the Hope Project wasn't around to help me, I feel like I would be very lost. I would not be in a good place. I would be be really miserable. I think it is very important for the Hope Project to have donations so it can help everybody out, not just us girls, but to anybody who needs it. I just want to say that the Hope Project is a great place for girls who just need that extra person in their life to help them either get on their feet or to talk to someone. And I just think that the Hope Project, does a really good job with that kind of stuff.
I heard about the Hope Project through Donna Lamar. She is a psychologist here at the Hope Project, and she does psychotherapy with the girls. She was such a hot mess when we came, and I personally didn't know what to do either anymore. I just was feeling very lost myself because my child was so lost.
My experience at the Hope Project has just, I love it, definitely. It's been amazing, and it's helped me a lot. When I came, I was a mess, definitely, and just meeting all these new people and meeting you and Dr. Donna and just all of that, it's helped me through a lot of my stuff.
The Hope Project means to me support and love. Actually, it's like you just feel the love here. Contentment and somewhere safe. No matter how we're doing, we don't have to come in here being always happy or cheerful. We can come in here a hot mess and know that we're gonna get the support and the love that we really need to help us get out of that space.
I have definitely had a lot of support here. I feel really safe when I'm here, definitely. When I come in, it's just, the vibe here is amazing, and it's just warm. I mean, just makes me really happy being here. This is this is just a safe place, and I can always turn to this place, and feel welcomed and supported, and that you guys will always welcome me with open arms and just love me.
You guys are doing a great job, and that I want you guys to be able to continue to do the great job that you're doing and supporting as many women as you're supporting. And I know in order to do that you have to raise money. So for those people that are even thinking about donating, it really is for something tremendously good and impactful. I'll be 50 this year, and I didn't know even half the things that I've learned in the year that we've been here. So I'm grateful that she has that opportunity to learn it now, so that she doesn't have to struggle for everything for the rest of her life.